Right, it's the day that the combine is going. The Clayson has been sold, so yeah, she's off. Speaking to the guy I cut for, Stuart, he isn't going to plant that much crop this year. He was thinking of getting a Lexan, but he's decided he's not going to bother getting a Lexan this year. Just planting a small amount of crop. He was thinking about taking on another bit for someone else, doing for someone else, a local farmer, it's local contractor who's actually got a bit of crop, and he ain't got a combine himself. Stuart was thinking about going and doing his, but for whatever reason he's just decided that it's not gonna do that this year. Planting a little bit for himself, doing a bit of maize, so probably direct chop that with a forager, but just a little bit, and we'll cut that with my gleaners. So a little bit, I'm fine doing a little bit with my gleaners. In fact, I'm happy to do a little bit with my gleaners. Ultimately, obviously this is going to a bloke called Mike Rees for South Wales, and it's going to cut 40 acres a year, which is ideal really for this. I'd like to get another sort of small old combine. A Super C would be good to add to the collection of gleaners this year. I know gleaners pretty well. Just a big, slightly bigger something. Maybe something that's a little bit more capable than my C. And my A's, obviously my A's are quite small. Yeah, they're good. They do it, the job, but it'd be nice to get something that's a little bit more capable. But you know, the likes of Super C or a Model 5000, you know, that sort of thing. But I'm not going to necessarily rush into getting one. But also, I think one day I can't do it at the minute, I just haven't quite got the money. I know it's not a massive amount to some people, to me it's quite a lot of money. It's sort of like looking at a couple of grand to get a John Deere 900 series. I see one actually, there was one in the classic tractor, and showing a picture of it, that a nice John Deere 965 sold for 2,100. It had a cab on it and everything. Just be ideal for what I'd love to have. 2,100 quid, spot on. I mean, what a buy that would be. And the thing is I like about John Deere is they got the visibility of the header. You see, driving a combine, sort of like comfortable. The comfort of the drive is quite important to me. I find that quite an important thing. Being able to see the header nicely. And like I say, John Deere's have got the header quite far forward. But yeah, we're saying goodbye to this one today. Yeah, I'm sad, but I'm happy as well because I wanted it to go. I wanted it to move on to another owner. It's been a nice experience. I've always liked these combines, but this one, we just decided this one had to go, you know, just move on and get something, you know, potentially something different. I might not even necessarily get anything, but it's just an idea, keep the options open, you know. And obviously we've got a little event in the summer for the gleaners, so I would like to be able to get a square back gleaner for the event, because all of the ones going are either humpback or short. I've got one short back, and we've got my two humpbacks, the C and the A, and somebody's bringing another humpback A, so they're all early ones. We want to get a square back one just to add to the mix, but you know, it's not essential. And there was a guy selling one. He's still got it for sale actually. There's a guy over in Wales called Keith Williams. He's got a nice Super C, where it looks nice in the photos. It's quite close. It's the closest one out of all of the Super Cs to us here, so it's the easiest one for us to get. But there's already a bloke he's going on Friday to go and look and buy it, so it looks like he's going to have that. But fair play to him, you know, I'm glad it's going to a new home. But yeah, with this one, I've got to put I'm putting the panels, making sure they're safe. Some of them have gone in here. Let me have a look. There you go. I'm just resting them in here. I'm sure they'll be alright, they should be. I'll have a think about that. I'll show it to the bloke, the driver, but I can't see that being a problem. I'm going to put the lids on top of the grain bin inside, and obviously you're going to have to make sure that the steps are tied up. we fitted well, I tried to do it the other day, an absolute nightmare. Trying to change this tyre over from the Dominator. Somebody lent us a Dominator rim with that tyre on it, because this tyre bust. It popped open in the season, and basically needed swapping over. And I come down here the other day trying to do it. I could not do it with the tools I had. I don't like doing tyres. It's not my thing. And Stuart got a bloke to come down today while I was at work to do it, and him and Stuart did it. And yeah, Stuart, it wasn't his favourite job, but I had to go to work, so I just didn't have time to do it. Fortunately, that's on there. We've got to take the header off. We've got to work out a way of getting the header onto the lorry without damaging it. We've got to lift it on with a forklift. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. There's no winch on the lorry, so we're going to have to drive it on. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a project, but we're just a bit at a time, steady. And the lorry driver's on his way, so he'll be with us in about 3/4 of an hour. I'm expecting Stuart any minute now. So yeah, we're going to have to strap the sieves to the lorry bed, and the corn dividers, and you know, that's the engine cover there as well. So you see what we want to do with them. I'll put these in the toolbox if they'll fit in there actually. But you get the idea. So I could say Stuart will be here in a minute, so we'll get cracking, get it out. The new owner's got a battery with it. You see, I've only got a limited supply of batteries, but I don't want to. I think it's a bit unfair to sell a combine without a battery, so it's got a decent battery with it. Don't know how good it is, but it seems to have held power. It still starts straight up, so there you go. Yeah, got an extra bit of kit with it. Yeah, spot on. I hope the new owner enjoys it. You know, it's tidy combine. You know, I was impressed with it when I first come to it, and I'm sad it's going, but it's just not something that I feel I want necessarily permanently in my collection. That's just me. There's another cover there, so I'll have to put this cover on the bed of the lorry and strap it down. So I'll catch up with you in a minute. So the bloke who bought this off me has asked that if we would do a video of it being moved, being loaded onto the trailer. So yeah, and I say I'll catch up with you in a minute. I'll just keep thinking of stuff. Talking to somebody at the weekend who's got old combines, and he's having trouble with fuel bug. So I'm going to check. At some point, I'm going to check all my combines to make sure that the diesel's nice and clean, and I'm going to get some stuff to prevent, like bug preventative, if there is such a thing. I'm actually going to look that up. I've got to and put it in the tanks. Make sure I change the fuel filters and that regularly. So, because apparently the bug in its infant stage can actually get through it actually gets through the filters and onto the pump. So yeah, it's best to catch it before it's too late. And you know, like I say, my mate's been having quite a lot of trouble with it. So, but there you go, my mate's here now. I can hear him. So I'll catch up with you in a little while. Lorry's here. Yeah, go on. Yeah, forward a bit. That's it.
wants to be this a little bit. Hang on a second. Hang on, I've just dropped this down one. You're alright there. Yeah, you're alright there. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Couple of straps on that bridge.
Yeah, that's the one. This is it then. It's goodbye to the combine, to the Clayson. Yeah, shame, but I'm happy it's going. Keep saying that, but yeah. It stays in there. Might have to put that inside the machine, I think, by the look of it. That's not going to survive that journey, so I had to put that inside the machine. I've got to take the bin lids off as well, so just got to do that. Just one more walk round with it. Because this time last year we were just buying it. In fact, we've just had it just over a year. Here you go, there's the bin lid. It's in there. That one's secure, so that'll be alright. Don't want that flying off on the motorway. So it can stay there. Grab them off. Right then, just sort this out now. Driving alright. Brakes work alright, because there's nothing else holding me. Goodbye, combine. Goodbye.